Before I go any further, baby, we need to talk. Before I go any further, before I take another step into your arms, before I let my heart sink deeper into this ocean, where your name has become the tide, baby, we need to talk. Not the kind of talk that ends in silence, not the kind of talk where one listens, only to prepare a reply, but the kind of talk that digs into the bones of truth, where my chest is wide open, where your soul is not hiding behind a smile that says, everything is fine. Baby, before I go any further, I need you to hear me. I need you to see me, not just the outline of the man I am, not just the shadow I cast when the sun slides across your window. I want you to see the trembling inside my ribs, the storms that whisper like ghosts when I try to sleep at night. Because love, real love, is not just kisses stolen at midnight, not just promises scribbled in text messages, not just the fire of longing burning in the space between our hands. Real love is raw. It bleeds honesty. It breaks and builds again. It holds on even when the night is cruel. So before I go any further, I must tell you where I've been broken, where my scars carry stories that no one ever asked to hear. I must tell you about the nights I spent crying into the silence, about the mornings where my reflection looked like a stranger I could not forgive. Baby, I must confess that my heart has been a battlefield. Wars of trust and betrayal have scarred its soil. People planted promises, but left me with weeds. I watered hope, only to see it turn to dust. And yet, here I am, standing in front of you, still daring to love again. But I cannot step blindly. I cannot pretend my past doesn't whisper warnings into my ear. I cannot close my eyes and leap without knowing you'll catch me, not just when it's convenient, not just when I am strong, but when I am weak, when I collapse in your hands, like rain breaking against the earth. So, baby, we need to talk. I need to know, when you say you love me, do you mean it as a sentence written in sand, waiting for the tide to wash away? Or do you mean it as something carved into stone, unshaken by wind, untouched by time? When you hold me close, is it because you fear being alone, or because you truly feel that without me, your world would fall apart? Before I go any further, tell me if your love is patient, if it can wait when my silence lingers, if it can stand steady when my storms return. Tell me if your love is gentle, not the kind that bruises with jealousy, not the kind that chains with control, but the kind that sets free, that heals instead of hurts. Because I am tired, baby. Tired of half-love, tired of broken promises, tired of eyes that looked at me only until they found someone else to adore. I am tired of being temporary, a chapter in someone's book, a pause before they wrote their ending with another's name. I am not here to be temporary for you. I am not here to be just a comfort when the world feels heavy, only to be abandoned when it shines again. I want to be your constant, your forever, the home you return to, even when you're lost. So, baby, we need to talk. If your love is real, then let us build it brick by brick, with trust as mortar, with honesty as the foundation. Let us not paint our story with lies to make it look pretty. Let us not smile while hiding storms in our throats. Let us be naked in our truth, even when it hurts, even when it is easier to pretend. Because I will give you everything, my laughter, my silence, my prayers, my morning light, my midnight pain, the verses I have never read aloud, the secrets I have never trusted anyone to hold. But I cannot give you this if I do not know whether you will protect it or whether you will shatter it and walk away. So, baby, we need to talk. Talk about where your heart lies when you're not with me. Talk about whether you dream of us or whether your mind wanders to another face, another voice that lingers like perfume on your skin. Talk to me about the future. You imagine when you close your eyes. Is my hand in yours? Or do you see yourself walking alone? Do you see children with my smile? Our names whispered in lullabies, our love carved into their innocence? Or do you see a life where I was only a stepping stone, a brief fire, to keep you warm until the sun returned? Before I go any further, before I surrender all of me, I need to know, are you ready to fight for me when the world tells you not to? Are you ready to stay when distance stretches oceans between us? Are you ready to choose me, not just today, not just tomorrow, but in every storm, in every season, in every chapter of this life? Because my love is not a game. It is not something you can pick up and drop. It is fire. Once you step into it, you will be changed forever. It will burn away lies. It will demand truth. It will consume you and leave nothing but devotion behind. So, baby, before I go any further, I beg of you, don't take me lightly. Don't whisper love. If your heart doesn't scream it, don't hold me close. If you plan to let go, don't promise forever. If your tomorrow doesn't include me, because I am all in, every piece of me is ready to belong to you, but I cannot be the only one. Love is not built on one hand reaching, one heart bleeding. It is two souls, brave enough to stand naked, brave enough to be broken, brave enough to say, I am yours, without fear. So, baby, we need to talk. Talk until the night forgets the meaning of silence. Talk until our truths stand bare between us. No masks, no armor. Talk until we know that going further will not mean walking alone, but together, into every fire, into every heaven. And if you tell me, with trembling lips but steady eyes, that your love is real, that your soul is mine, that your forever wears my name, then, baby, I will go further. I will go all the way. I will step into the unknown, with you as my only certainty. I will love you in a way the world has never seen, in a way that will echo long after we are gone. But if your silence answers louder than your words, if your eyes wander while your lips say my name, if your hands tremble to hold mine, then I will stop here. I will not go further, because I have walked that road before, and I will not walk it again. So, baby, before I go any further, we need to talk. Because love without truth is only a beautiful lie, and I have no more space for lies dressed as forever.